We're looking at dividing decimals by whole numbers. The last time we looked at something like this, where we have 20 apples divided by 5 among 5 people, and this gives us 4 apples per person. Is that clear? To the next session, we also say how to divide decimal numbers using a grid where we have 0.4 being 4 out of 10 shadings, then 0.40 being 40 square boxes out of 100 square boxes. Okay, now, and we see 30.25, 30 number, 25 cents, like 3 grids and 25 out of 100. Is that clear? And we also looked at, so let me see whether we've worked on any of these questions. Okay, this was the one that we didn't submit the question. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
Because the grids weren't loading up. So the first question has been answered, where we say, if we divide 20 apples evenly among 5 people, then the quotient is how many apples each person will get. That's correct there. Then the next question says, what is the quotient represented by this model? Yeah, how many square boxes were shaded here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 42 out of 100. Okay, so that is 0.42. Now divided into how many groups, Nikki? Let's count the colors. How many groups can you see there? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is 0.42 divided by 7, okay? Is that clear?
Okay.
So,
yes.
Miggy, what do you think the answer should be? You know, we said if you divide, the quotient will be the number in each group.
0.07.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should be 0.06. Because if you count the number of boxes in each of the colors, there are 6. So that's 0.42 divided by into 7 groups. That would be 0.06. Is that clear? Is that clear, Miggy?
Sí.
Okay. Now, the next one. What is the quotient of this? Try this. Just count how many yellows are there, or how many green, or how many light blue, or how many dark blue. So the number in those shaded portion will, in each of the shaded portion, will give you the answer. So count it. How many yellows? If you're able to count the yellow, then
15.
15. So what do you think the answer should be? 0. what?
0.15.
0.15, that's correct. Then, what is the division here? Count, how many groups? How many colors can you see there?
7.
That is the divisor. The divisor.
I have to go toilet. I have to go toilet.
Okay, just we're gonna count.
0.42 divide 7.
Yeah, 0.42 divided by 7. And that was what gave us the other answer, which we got the other time as 0.06. So what is the division here?
0.60 divided 15.
Divided by
Yes.
0.60. That's correct. Dividing with money, that's the next topic, okay? Can you hear me? Sit right, Miggy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, sit right. You're in a class, okay? So, Chad and his three friends are sharing a pizza. They want to split the total cost of the pizza evenly between the four of them. If the total cost of the pizza was $14.88, how much will each of them have to pay? Miggy, do that and tell me your answer. Sit right, and work something out, Miggy. We're finding how much each person has to pay if you must take part in pizza contribution, okay? Miggy, what's the total cost of the pizza?
$14.88.
Yes, $14.80. So if four people want to pay equally to get this, so how much will each person pay? So you have to divide by 4. So try to divide and tell me what you get. Let's do this on the board and see. This is the amount. We want to divide it by 4, okay? Is that clear? Divided by what? Yeah, I can firstly reduce it into 2, by saying 2 here is 7, and 2 in 88 is 44. And 2 in 4 gives me this. So now let's see what remains. How many 2 in 7, Miggy? That's 3. Remainder 1, making 14. How many 2 in 14? That's 7. Then how many 2 in 4? That's 2. So each person pays, pays
3.70.
$3.72 in order to make up for that amount. So if we have the second person, 3.72, the third person, are you watching this? And the fourth person. So let's add it together and see. This gives us 8. This gives us 28. This gives us 12 plus 2, that's 14. Is that clear? Is that clear? Is that clear, Miggy?
Yes.
Okay. So $14.88 dollars. And each person will have to pay 3.72. So let's go back to the class and see what we have to do. Let's go to the next session first. Do you remember the steps for solving real-life problems? Knowing what a problem is asking and having a plan for solving will help you solve problems more easily. If you need a review, here is a list, okay? Is that clear? Yeah. You can, when you watch this, you just take a pause and read all of this. It says, read the problem carefully, identify what you're trying to find, make a plan, solve the problem, check your answer if it makes sense. The way I did it, I checked the answer and we could see that it makes sense. And this is what they have done here, okay? Now, Mrs. Gold is buying chopped walnuts to put in her brownies. she can buy a 6-ounce package for $2.04, or a 10-ounce package for $3. So which package is better is a better buy or cost less per ounce? So you're gonna divide 2.04 into 6 and 3.20 into 10. So you're gonna know which one is cheaper. Is that clear? Is that clear, Miggy?
Yes.
Now, 2.04 divided by 6 gives 0.34. That is 34 cents. Hold on. So can you hear me now?
Yes.
Now, when you read what the problem is, you identify what you're trying to find and you make a plan. So we want to know which one is going to be cheaper. So we have to make two divisions, okay? That is 3.20 divided by 10 and 2.4004 divided by 6. So this one gives us 34 cents. And the other case, which is divided by 10, will give us 0.32. So which one is cheaper? Is it 0.32 or 0.34? Obviously, it's 0.32, which is the 10 ounce. Okay?
Okay.
Now the next example. Each ticket for a soccer game costs this amount, $7.35. The cost of parking is $4.50. There are 5 people in Mike's car. Each person is going to pay for their own ticket. That means this number times 5, then plus the parking. And they plan to split the cost for parking. So what will be the total cost for each person to go to the game? That means the 5 of them will contribute $4.50. Is that clear?
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes.
So you're going to divide this into 5. Then you add it to the ticket fee so that you can know what each person is going to pay. Is that clear?
Yes.
So dividing $4.5 into 5 gives us 90 cents. So then you add it to the ticket cost. That gives 8.25 that each person is going to pay. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to the next session. Okay, this is the last session, and before this last session, let us work on
Yes.
some questions. You're not reading it?
I'm reading it. Block
Read.
numbers are useful in solving math problems with money.
I'm waiting.
The first step to solve. What is the first step to solving word problems?
Yeah, what's your
Check that the
answer?
answer makes sense.
Is that the first step?
Check that the math. Yes.
Is that not the final step to check your answer? Or do
Yes.
you just get the answer? So what's the first step?
Identify what you're trying to find.
You have to read the problem carefully. That should be. Let's go back to it. What's the first step here?
Read the problem carefully.
So, can you see it there? So read this and try it. Tell me your answer. Okay?
Okay.
I'm waiting. You have a few seconds.
Cylinder and Cheese are buying a magazine for $3.75 and a snack for $2.49. If they split the total cost between the two of them, how much will they each pay?
So what do you think? Do it. Work it out. Don't just sit down. Work it out. Get your pen or pencil or work it out. Yeah.
It's the second option.
How do you get the second option? What did you do?
Have to divide.
What did you divide?
$3.75 divided by $2.49.
No, that's not what you're supposed to do. How many people are buying the magazine? How many people?
2.
2. Then how much do they want to pay? How much in total do they want to pay?
$3.75.
And what?
75 cents.
No, $3.75 and $2.49. That's the amount. So what's the total? Add them together and let me know the total they want to pay.
Okay. Wait.
So what's the total? Once you know the total, then we will now divide the total into 2, okay?
The total is $6.24.
Good. Now we divide it into 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
And that will be 3.12, which is the answer you only guessed, and your guess was right, but you need to know how to do it, okay? Is that clear? Now,
Yes.
read the next one.
Which of the following is a better buy?
3 shirts, 3 undershirts for $5.19 and 5.
The second option. It's the second option.
How do you know? What did you do?
It's the
Yeah,
second option.
what did you do? Did you just pick, or how did you know? You are to divide 5.19 into 3 and divide 8.90 by 5. Then you pick the cheaper. Okay? Yes, the next one.
5 pounds of apples cost $8.20. How much is it for 1 pound?
Yes, you're dividing by 5, right?
Yes.
So what do you get?
$1.64.
$1.64. I know you're not working it out, Maggie, but that's okay for now. But always practice how to work it out, okay?
Okay.
Now, read the next one.
Which of the following is a better buy? 7. Tickets for $22.75 because the price is lower.
Is it the 10 tickets or the 7 tickets?
Yes.
Which one? Which option? First option or second option?
Second option.
Second option, you are supposed to divide 22.75 by 7, and that will give you 3.25, okay?
Okay.
Then you are supposed to divide 31.5 by 10, and that will give you 3.15. So 3.15 is cheaper, and that's the first option. Is that clear?
Yes.
Now read the next one. Read the next one, Miggy.
Pencils come in a pack. Huh?
Read the next one and provide the answer.
Pencil come in a pack of $8 for $1.12. How much is each pencil?
So you're dividing by 8.
Okay.
So what's your answer?
14 cents.
14 cents. That's 0.14. So the last question there.
Tara and Nina are at a restaurant. Together, their total meal cost $38.60. They have a $10 gift card to use a plan to split the remaining amount.
So
how much will they each have to contribute after the gift card?
So what do you think? Total cost is this. and they have a gift card to use, and they want to split the remaining. So you have to subtract $10 first, okay?
Okay.
When you subtract $10, you will have 28.16. Then you divide that by 2. So what is 28.16 divided by 2? Tell me your answer, Miggy. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, 28.16 divided by 2 is what?
It's
It's what?
it's
Gift.
$19.
No. Remove 10 from 38.16, and that is 28.16. Now divide 28.16 by 2, 14.08, okay?
Okay.
So let's see this. What are the steps for solving a problem? Yeah. Which one is the number 1?
Read the problem carefully.
Read the problem carefully. Then, which one is the number 2?
Make a plan.
You make a plan without identifying what you want to find, right? Then you now make a plan.
Yes. Check that solve the problem.
Solve the problem.
Check that your answer makes sense.
Yeah. So that's correct, okay?
Okay.
Now read all the steps again. Let me hear.
Read the problem carefully.
Yeah.
Identify what you're trying to find.
Yeah.
Make a plan. Solve the problem. Check the answers. Check that your answer makes sense.
Okay, so we are done for today. Bring out your, switch on your piano. Have you practiced the song?
Yes.
So can you play it now?
Yes, I can.
Play it and let me see if I can hear what you're playing. Yeah, I can hear that. I had everything, though it's low, but I had everything, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So let's try another setting. Go to the one that says live performance under the original sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Play the whole song again. Wow, Miggy, that's a very good one, okay?
Okay.
That's a very good one. In fact, it shows that you actually followed the whole thing. Let me play it one more time here. Then I will try to play the verse, okay?
Okay.
Can you hear the sound from me?
Yes.
Okay, let me play. I want to try and use the beat. Okay, starting all over now. Okay, you had that right.
Yes.
So I believe from time to time you can keep playing it, okay?
Okay.
Now, is there any other song you would want us to practice?
Not now.
Not now, so we should just continue this one for now, right?
Yes.
Okay, let me play it one more time while I play the verses. And I did not give you the note for the verse, right?
Yes.
Mm, Maybe by our next class, which is on Wednesday, I should be able to give you the note for the verses, okay? At least you will be able to watch it in the recording. So let me play it one more time, then we round up. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. So, Miggy, that's what we're running up for today, okay?
Okay.
By Wednesday, by God's grace, we're gonna meet. Is that clear?
Yes.
And about what we discussed, just make sure you always improve on yourself, okay?
Okay.
Just always improve on yourself. Because even if you're in a classroom, if there's this teacher that is always shouting at you, shouting and shouting, believe me, the teacher is not mad, okay?
Yes.
And the teacher is not mad at you either, but the teacher is mad at something about you. Is that clear?
Yes.
Then, if it's your parents too, your father, your mother, your dad, your mom, or your elder ones, anybody, if they are complaining or talking about something about an individual, about you, they're not mad at you, and they're not mad in the real sense, but they're actually mad at something about you. And once that thing is changed, then they're going to be cool towards you because they want a change. Is that clear?
Okay.
Yeah, and the change they want is not actually for themselves, okay?
Okay.
It's not for themselves. The change they actually want is for you. Is that clear?
Oh, yes.
So have a nice day, okay?
Bye.
Bye.